Hello, and welcome to New Scope Daily TV, your go-to channel for the latest and most in-depth updates from around the world. Today, we bring you breaking news from the White House, where U.S. President Donald Trump held a high-level meeting with Colombian President Gustavo Petro on February 3rd. This meeting is being hailed as a major diplomatic engagement at a time of shifting political and security dynamics in the Americas. During their discussion, both leaders focused on critical topics, including regional security, counter-narcotics cooperation, migration challenges, and opportunities for deeper economic partnership. Analysts are calling this a pivotal moment that could shape U.S.-Colombia relations and influence broader geopolitical developments across Latin America. Stay with us as we dive deep into the details, unpacking the key takeaways, and exploring what this high-stakes meeting means for the future of the region. And before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up because staying informed has never been more important. On February 3rd, 2026, the White House hosted a high-level meeting between U.S. President Donald Trump and Colombian President Gustavo Petro, marking a significant moment in U.S.-Colombia relations. This engagement comes at a time of dynamic political and security shifts in the Americas, highlighting the strategic importance of bilateral cooperation between Washington and Bogota. The meeting was framed by both leaders as an opportunity to reaffirm shared priorities, strengthen diplomatic ties, and address pressing regional challenges. Security cooperation took center stage during the discussions, reflecting ongoing concerns about stability in Colombia and its neighboring countries. President Trump emphasized the importance of a united approach to regional security, noting the necessity of robust intelligence sharing, counterterrorism initiatives, and collaboration on border control. President Petro, meanwhile, stressed Colombia's commitment to contributing to regional peace and highlighted his government's ongoing efforts to address internal security threats. Drug trafficking and counter-narcotics efforts featured prominently on the agenda, continuing a long-standing area of collaboration between the United States and Colombia. Both leaders acknowledged the persistent challenges posed by illegal drug production and trafficking, which remain a source of regional instability. Discussions focused on enhancing joint operations, improving intelligence networks, and supporting alternative development programs aimed at reducing dependency on illicit crops. The dialogue underscored mutual recognition that combating narcotics is not only a national concern, but a shared regional responsibility. Migration was another critical topic during the White House talks. Colombia has experienced significant migration pressures, both from Venezuelan migrants and from internal displacement due to conflict. The Trump administration highlighted the need for comprehensive strategies to address migration flows, including humanitarian support, infrastructure assistance, and coordinated policy measures. Both leaders agreed on the importance of balancing security concerns with humanitarian obligations, underscoring the human dimension of migration in the region. Economic cooperation and opportunities for deeper bilateral ties were also discussed. President Petro presented Colombia's vision for sustainable economic growth, emphasizing areas such as trade, investment, energy, and technology. President Trump expressed interest in strengthening U.S.-Colombia economic relations, pointing to opportunities for American companies to engage in infrastructure projects and energy initiatives in Colombia. Both sides indicated a desire to explore frameworks that would facilitate investment, create jobs, and promote long-term economic stability. Observers note that this meeting is significant not only for U.S.-Colombia relations, but also for broader geopolitical developments across the Americas. It signals a reaffirmation of partnership at a time when the region faces complex challenges, including political polarization, organized crime, and shifting alliances. The video coverage of the meeting frames the engagement as a pivotal diplomatic moment, reflecting both the long-standing historical ties between the two countries and the evolving priorities in contemporary U.S. foreign policy. The February 3rd White House meeting between President Trump and President Petro represents a high-level diplomatic effort to address a spectrum of critical issues: security, counter-narcotics, migration, and economic cooperation. It underscores the continuing importance of U.S.-Colombia collaboration and reflects the broader geopolitical stakes in the Americas. Analysts suggest that the outcomes of this dialogue could shape regional policy agendas in the months ahead, highlighting the strategic role of Colombia as a partner in fostering stability and development in Latin America. And that wraps up our coverage of the historic February 3rd White House meeting between President Trump and President Petro. From security cooperation and counter-narcotics efforts to migration and economic opportunities, this high-level engagement underscores the importance of U.S.-Colombia relations in today's complex geopolitical landscape. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like this video, share it with friends and colleagues, and subscribe to Newscope Daily TV for more in-depth coverage of global affairs. Hit the notification bell so you never miss our updates on major diplomatic developments, regional security, and international news that shapes your world. Join our community today and stay ahead of the headlines, because informed viewers are empowered viewers.